Imagine a city.
Now imagine that city is completely reliant on a single, colossal power generator that's also one of the most formidable military assets on the planet.
Sounds like something out of a blockbuster movie, right?
Well, the US Navy is actually considering making this a reality, and it involves one of its most advanced and expensive pieces of military hardware.
Is this a groundbreaking innovation for energy security, or a high-stakes gamble with the future of our naval strength?
Before we dive into the intricate details of this astonishing plan, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss out on critical updates shaping our nation.
Now, let's talk about what's happening.
The US Navy is reportedly exploring a plan to use the nuclear-powered USS Gerald R. Ford, the lead ship of its newest class of supercarriers, to help power Naval Station Norfolk.
Yes, you heard that right.
A carrier that represents the cutting edge of naval warfare, a floating city capable of projecting immense power across the globe, might soon be called upon to keep the lights on at one of the world's largest naval bases.
This isn't a casual consideration.
The context here is critical. The Navy is grappling with the urgent need for enhanced energy resilience and mission assurance. In an era of increasing cyber threats, extreme weather events, and general grid instability, ensuring that vital military infrastructure has a reliable and secure power source is paramount.
Traditional power grids can be vulnerable.
A nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, on the other hand, is designed for self-sufficiency and sustained operations in hostile environments.
The USS Gerald R. Ford itself is a marvel of modern engineering.
Commissioned in 2017, it's the most technologically advanced aircraft carrier ever built, costing over $3 billion.
It's powered by 2 nuclear reactors, providing virtually unlimited power for its operations, allowing it to steam for decades without refueling. The sheer amount of energy it can generate is staggering. This capability, normally dedicated to powering its advanced radar systems, aircraft launch and recovery systems, and the daily lives of its thousands of crew members, is now being eyed as a potential solution for the energy needs of an entire naval base. Naval Station Norfolk is no small operation.
It's the world's largest naval station, homeport to dozens of ships and employing tens of thousands of military personnel and civilian workers. It's a critical hub for naval operations, training, and logistics, not just for the Atlantic Fleet but for global naval power projection. Losing power at such a facility would have immediate and severe consequences for national security.
So, what does this plan entail?
While specifics are still emerging, the idea is to leverage the carrier's nuclear reactors to feed power into the base's electrical grid. This could serve as a primary, backup, or supplemental power source, providing a robust and redundant energy supply that is much less susceptible to external disruptions than conventional power lines.
It's a way of literally using the military's most powerful assets to protect its own infrastructure.
This initiative is driven by a clear strategic imperative. Energy resilience is no longer a secondary concern, it's a core component of readiness. The Navy, like other branches of the military and critical civilian sectors, is acutely aware of the vulnerabilities exposed by recent events, from widespread power outages to sophisticated cyber attacks targeting energy infrastructure. The ability to operate independently of external power sources, even for extended periods, is a significant strategic advantage.
But this plan is not without its complexities and potential drawbacks.
The sheer scale of integrating a nuclear-powered warship into a land-based power grid presents significant engineering and safety challenges.
What are the safety protocols for a nuclear reactor operating in close proximity to a populated naval base? How will the power transfer be managed to prevent surges or disruptions? What are the environmental considerations?
Furthermore, there's the question of operational impact.
Will dedicating a portion of the Ford's power generation capacity to the base affect its readiness for naval missions?
While the carrier has immense power generation capabilities, any significant diversion could have implications. And, of course, there's the symbolic aspect.
Is this a sign of strength and innovation, or a symptom of a deteriorating national energy infrastructure that forces us to rely on military hardware for basic services? The implications are far-reaching.
If successful, this could become a model for other strategically important military installations, especially those in areas prone to natural disasters or grid instability.
It could revolutionize how we think about energy security for critical infrastructure, blurring the lines between military might and civilian utility. However, the potential risks are also substantial. The safety and security of a nuclear reactor are non-negotiable. Any incident, however unlikely, could have catastrophic consequences. The public perception of such a plan will also be a significant factor. While the military operates under a different set of rules and considerations, transparency and reassurance will be vital. This is a story that highlights the increasingly interconnected nature of national security, technological advancement, and everyday infrastructure. It forces us to confront the fragility of our current systems and the bold, sometimes unconventional, solutions being considered to safeguard our future. So, what do you think about this audacious plan? Is using a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier to power a naval base a brilliant stroke of strategic genius, or a risky gamble that highlights deeper infrastructural problems? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. The conversation about how we power our nation and protect our interests is critical, and your perspective matters. This is a developing story, and we'll continue to bring you the latest insights. Stay informed, stay engaged.